Okay, good afternoon all. Today, this is my first online class in your section. So before I start telling what are the topics of today's class, uh, let me just clarify what are the different things has been taking ground uh, to in this online classes. So the duration of the class is 1 hour 30 minutes. So we have divided this 1 hour 30 minutes in the different section. Like the first half an hour, you will see what are the today's topics, means today's video, and during this learning this video, during this watching this video, you can also give comment about the topics. If you have doubt, you can ask me in the classroom. Okay, so all of you know your class codes, right? Like the BSMS 201, these class codes. What are the Google Classroom codes? You already joined there, and for each of these things, like where you have to go right now to see the today's topics, and after that finishing that first half an hour for this watching this today's material, we will have one online session, mean face-to-face talk. So you will write all your concern or all your doubt in the chat box of this YouTube channel that I will share in that Google Classroom itself. And if possible, you can also contact me. You know my number. In case you don't know my number, please save my number. My number is 97755777953. So this video, it will be pre-recorded, as during the online session there might be some shortfall of this network, and so to uninterrupted all these things, I uploaded all this material to your classes. I'll share everything in your Google Classroom. So first you join the Google Classroom. Okay, after that every topics will be discussed over there. Okay, that is the first point. So I told you that this 1 hour 30 minutes whole class will be divided in the some section. Like the first half an hour we'll talk about what are the today's topics. Okay, next 5 or 10 minutes there will be face-to-face talks by YouTube live session where you will ask your question. Next 15 minutes we'll have online test. The test duration is 10 minutes, and there will be around 5 questions, like the IEM-CRP test you already has given. I already set the exam for today's class. Now after that online test, I will be submitting one. I will give you already. I have uploaded one assignment of today's class. So you have to upload that solve of this question, and upload that solve things by using a PDF, and generate one PDF from that your written paper in that Google Classroom, and write my name also, right? Like this assignment is about moments and for the Christian who share, so that I can distinguish all the different assignment, because there are 3 faculties are involved in this Google Classroom. So if you distinguish in this way, it will be easy for me to give you marks. So I will given 10 marks for 2 questions. So 2 questions I have given for this assignment, that is in the last 30 minutes. Okay, now let's start with today's class. So hopefully you already have given good mid-sem, as I have known that you performed very well. There is some glitches happened during the online test days, and that again you have possibly requested, but because of some other problem, but you cannot give the exam. But more or less the marks is very well that I have seen. Now before the mid-sem we have completed 2 chapters. First one was the central tendencies, where we have seen what are the arithmetic mean, what is the geometric mean, right? Different sort of mean, moment, median, that we have come across. After the next class we have talked about the dispersion. In the dispersion we have seen that range, mean deviation about mean deviation about the median, and last one that was standard deviation and variation. Okay, so this was the first two topics that we have covered. Now today's topics about the moment. Okay, so today's topics about the moment, and it is from this moment basically we can find out the previous two topics, like from the moment. So this is the one of the necessary. So first question is that where extra we learn from this chapter moment. Okay, if you know the moment, from the moment you can find out what is the central tendency. Let's say mean, arithmetic mean you can find out from the moment. Next one you can find out using the moment is the dispersion, that is the variance you can find out from this moment. And last one, that is the shape of the distribution. So like I plotted the histogram, right, of your class mathematics marks, right? So this is one sort of distribution, and I can distinguish the distribution by using this moment. So there are two things are there in the shape of distribution topics, that is the skewness and the kurtosis. So we'll come across all these things one by one. So this is the main three things in the moment chapter. Now first let me tell you what are the three moments are present. So there are three moments are present in the moment chapter. First one is the moment about any arbitrary point. Next one is the moment about mean. Here mean means the arithmetic means. Moment about the arithmetic means. This is known as central moment. Okay, this is particularly known as central moment. Next one is the moment about origin. Origin means zero. Moment about zero, that is known as the raw moment. So this is the three topics under this moment things. Now let go forward to know each of these thing one by one. So first we'll talk about the first topics, that is the moment about any arbitrary point. So first one is the moment about an arbitrary point. So first one, it is denoted by this symbol, like the you know that arithmetic mean is denoted by x bar, and the median is ME, short form of the median, and standard deviation is the sigma. So same way the moment about arbitrary point is denoted by this way, mu r dash. So mu r dash is the notation for that arbitrary moment of rth order. It is the order of the arbitrary moment, and it is defined in this way. So mu r dash, that is the raw moment of order, not arbitrary moment of order r, about a is our arbitrary point. You can take this a point, any floating point, any decimal point, any integer. So this is our arbitrary point. Around that we can find out the arbitrary moment using this equation. So this is sum over fi xi minus a to the power r by n. So whole sum is divided by n. N is the total number of points in the data set, and you know that fi is the frequency of the data set of the corresponding xi value, and a is our arbitrary point, as I told you before. Now first we calculate some arbitrary moment about the some point. So first exercise is this one. Suppose we have these three numbers 10, 20 and 30, and we have to find out the moment about 10. Moment about 10 we will find out for this three number. So we just apply this previous equation here to find out the moment about 10. So it will be denoted now. So here, so note that here we have to find out the first order moment. So r value is 1. R is taken 1, and dash 10 is about that point. Okay, about this 10. So that was a value is 10. That is equal to so here frequency of all this point, as you know, it will be 1. 10 occur one time, 20 occur one time, 30 occur one time. So frequency of this equation, each of this one is 1. So then 10 first point xi minus a is our 10. So 10 minus 10 plus 20, next point minus a is 10 plus 30 and minus 10 by 3. So this is the first order moment about 10 of this data point. Now by simplifying you will get this is 0, this is 20 minus 10 10, and 30 minus 10 is 20 by 3. So that is 30 by 3, that is 10. That is the first order moment about 10 of this 3 point. Now we have this sort of data, means where we have different data value and corresponding frequency I know. So for the 10 point the frequency is 2, 20 frequency 3, 30 frequency 1. Now we have to find out second order moment. So r value here is 2, and A's value is 10, so same as the previous one, so A value is 10, so it will be then mu 2 second order dash for arbitrary and 10, and that will be 2. So here frequency of first one is 2, so 2 into 10 minus 10, that is the about 10 square, plus next one Fi, that is the Fi is 3, and 20 minus 10 square plus 1. 1 for the frequency division, 30 minus 10 square by 6 is total number of points. So total number of points you can find out summing up this frequency, 2 plus 3 plus 1, that is 6. So by simplifying I can see that 2 start 0, then 3 into 10 square 100 plus 1 into 20 square, that is 400 by 6. So that is 700 by 6, that is the second order moment about 10 of this data set. Now the next moment, so first moment we have known, that is moment out in arbitrary point. Next one is the moment about mean. So mean here arithmetic mean, that I told you before, and this is the known as also central moment, that because you know that this mean is in the chapter of central tendency. This is gives one way to judge where the data is there, where the central point, most central point, by we can find out by using this mean. So mean means the arithmetic mean. So moment about the mean, it is denoted by this symbol mu r. Previously it was mu r dash, now here dash is not present, only mu r. This is the rth order central moment. So it is mu r, that is equal to sum of Fi xi minus x bar to the power r by n. So this is x bar, this means the mean of x. So only difference here that previous one it was a, instead of a it is now mean of x to the power r by n. Now calculate the first order moment of this data. We have this data all the 3 points like previously, the same points I have taken, and first order central moment. Central means we have to find out the mean. So here we have to first find out mean. After finding out the mean, I can subtract each of the point from the mean, right? So here mean will be sum of all these points, that is 10 plus 20 plus 30 by 3 points are there, that is 20. Now first order, so mu 1, that is denoted for the first order, that is equals to 10 minus 20, first point minus mean, that is 20, plus 20 minus 20, right? And last one 30 minus mean, that is 20 by 3 points are there. So it is minus 10, then 0, then 10 by 3, that is 0. Okay. Now next one, the same similar example, same data set I have taken, only here point is that we have to find out second central moment. So mu 2 we have to find. So mu 2 we have to find. So before that we have to find the mean of the data. So mean of the data I can find out, right? You already know that it is 2 star 10 plus 3 star 20 plus 1 star 30 by total number of points, that is 6, that is 18.3. Now mu 2, that will be 2 for the first data, 10 minus this one, square is because the second order, plus 3 into 20 next point minus 18.3 square plus 1, 30 minus 18.3 square by 6, total number of points. By simplifying we can find out the second central moment is 42.77. Now the next topics, that is next moment. So 3 moments. The last moment about origin, so that is known as the row moment. So first one is that arbitrary point. Next one is a central, that is about mean, and last one, that is moment about origin. So here it is denoted by this new sign and defined this way. So instead of a, so previously it was central moment, it was a was replaced by mean. Now for the origin, a is replaced by 0. If I see that a in that arbitrary moment it was a, and now a is replaced by 0 in the arbitrary moment case. So it is fi xi to the power r by n. And now one case is that if I take r equal to 1, then it will be fi xi, right, by n. Now can you see what is this value? So this is our mean, right? We can find out by using this way, mean. So mu1 basically equals to mean of the data set. Okay, so this actually one point is that this is not very useful. Now there is one relationship present between the central moment and arbitrary moment. So left hand side are all the defined central moment. So this is the central moment of order 2, this is central moment of order 3, and this is the central moment of order 4. Now these all the central moment I can find out if I know their raw moment. So if I know the raw moment of mu2 and mu1 about any point, then I can find out the central moment by using this formula. Similarly for mu3, if I know the previous all the raw moment up to 3, or the raw moment, or so raw moment is also one specific sort of arbitrary moment about an arbitrary point. So this is basically any arbitrary moment. So any arbitrary moment, if I know the previous last 3 arbitrary moment, then I can find out the corresponding central moment by using this formula. Now how to, so you have to remember this formula is sometimes given that you have supplied that mu1 dash and mu2 dash, means that arbitrary moment about any point, and from that you will be asked that find out mu2, that is second order central moment. Then you can use this formula to find out the second order central second order central moment by using this one. So how to remember this one? So there is 3 way you can remember this one. So first one is that you see, when we are finding mu2, then it is equal to mu2 dash minus mu1 dash square. So this is all the second order. If I see in this way, that order of degree, so this is the 2, here also mu1 is taken twice, so it is order 2. So this is order 2. Next one, this is order 3, here also order 3, mu3 dash, and this is 2 1, that is also order 3, and last one is also order 3, right? And fourth last here mu4 also, this is order 4, this is mu3 mu1, so together it will be order 4. Here also 2 and 1 comes twice, so this is again 4, and last one is 4. So order, all this order is 4. Now another way is that here alternating positive and negative. So first one positive negative, here positive negative positive, positive negative positive negative, right? Another point here is that very interesting is that here coefficient of this one is 1, here coefficient of this one is minus 1, right? So if you sum up the coefficient of all the positive sign and the negative sign, then it will be 0. So here similarly the coefficient of this one is 1, and coefficient of this is 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 minus 3, that is 0. And here also 1 and 6, that is the coefficient of positive sign, that is 7. And minus 4 and minus 3, that is also 7. So these are the more or less today's topics. So today's topics is very simple one. So you watch it in by pausing this one. After this class we will have a online discussion via YouTube. Okay, I'll share the link in that after this session is over. After this 30 minutes, means first 30 minutes is for that learning, today's learning, next 5 or 10 minutes for the question discussion. Thank you.